I bought this burnout total 2006 Polaris 500 for only $25 2 years ago from the insurance company, and since that time it was in storage for 2 years and was sitting for the whole time. But today it will change.
Hi guys, in today's episode we got this crispy guy. I purchased that from the auction, and today we'll figure out or we'll start it or we'll just burn it out. Okay, let's start. So we'll take out some of those pieces. So most of the plastic on top just burnt out, but after inspection we see even some of those connectors are pretty good. We can just plug in the ignition and try to turn over. Okay, getting some gas and let's try to fire it up. Okay guys, so let's put some gas in it. Okay, so I had to throw away the fuel tank. As far there was old fuel that started to melt the fuel tank from inside and we couldn't use it, so that's our new fuel tank. So we'll check the oil and the coolant and we'll try to turn it over. Okay, that's the old battery, also crispy. Okay, nice and clean oil, full. Let's take a look at the antifreeze, the coolant. Okay, looks like it's full. That's melted, but it's full. Okay, so I checked the connectors, so they're still good, and as far as everything was burnt out, I just got those two switches just to be able to start the engine. Okay, got it. And as far this one is good. Voila, perfect. Let's put in the parking. Okay, come on boy. No. Oh, let's see this. Okay, the fuel pump is working. Some of the wiring melted over here, just burned out. Not sure that here's something important for it. The computer just right there. Because this engine, that's the injector. The fuel has a fuel injector, and there's the control module for the engine. Probably there's some of those wires or whatever missing connection or. Try to. Come on! Come on, buddy! Come on! Let's do it! Let's do it! Come on! Whew! That's crazy, but let's try more. Looks like we will make it. Let's try to get off the spark plug and try again to crank it. So we got a ratchet spark plug socket. Let's go try it. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the spark plug. Spark plug was wet with the fuel, so probably that's why we didn't have spark or whatever. So we clean out the cylinder. I mean, just throw everything from there. And now I just put a spark plug on a coil and on a frame and see if we have a spark on this one or we have just a bad spark plug. That could be the reason why it won't start.
We tried to start this ATV in as-is condition. It was showing the signs of life. The spark plug was wet, and we tried to find out why there's no spark and some other things, but no luck. So we took it to our shop where we had many more tools and more things to go and inspect what's the issues.
Hey guys, so we were talking before, so we will get this crispy guy into the shop because we have more tools over here. So that's the time to unload it, and let's go see what we can do. vidio da nego.
So before that, we tried to start the engine and make this thing run, but so we figure out, so the engine itself is good, but something wrong with the wiring, and as far as you can see, that's many wires are melted and stuff like that, and some other things. So we decide to get a new wiring today, some switches, fuel tank, and just try again to make it run and just stay it run. So let's go, let's try it. And also we would have today to take all this thing, all the melted plastic, to get access and put all the wiring in it. So let's go. I have to take this thing off to get more access, easy access to all of those things, because we would have to put a new cable today. We want to put the handle over here in case it will just start it and it will stay run. We can accelerate and we can even take for a test drive. Let's start with the wiring. We'll just take everything off. Come on. So all the wiring harness, we're gonna take it off and clean up all this melted plastic. There's even some hoses in it. Oh, okay. It's another connector for some sensor. Another connector over here. So everything is melted, stuck to it. Probably the hardest part is going to be to take off all this melted thing to get an access to the main connector to the engine control module. More stuff in it. Some gloves or whatever. Ooh, some presents. Screwdriver. We have a strap over here. Okay, we got there's a lot of stuff in the storage. Oh man, look at this. Machete. Look at this. Someone was prepared for everything. Probably was a hunter or someone who need all of this stuff in his trunk. Look. It's baked. Nice and crispy. Okay, what else we have? Nice. Ooh, that's for sure for animals to take the skin off. Nice. Some cool things. Need more access. Now we know that's the Polaris 500 and it's 2006, which is good. We know more info about this ATV right now. Okay, we'll keep it. So let's go farther. Maybe we'll find something else. The nice strap. We can still use it. Look at this. It's pretty good. So let's try. I don't know, some gloves or there's some bag. Come on. Whew. Okay. We found the main bolts. What is that? I don't know even what is that. Another thing. Oh, insurance card.
Okay, we have something else over here. Some other bag. Okay, let's cover access to the coolant reservoir. Nice. And underneath looks pretty good. So most of the damage is just the plastic and some wires. Yeah, that's the main area where we have to clean up, because that's the engine control module, and that's where we need the access to replace the wiring and put a connector underneath. Okay, let's see if we have anywhere leaks. Oh, actually that's full. I was added just a couple of ounces, so it's totally fine. That means the fire didn't damage the cooling system, which is good. Let's try it. Yeah, that's super sharp. Look at this. Okay, this one off. Let's try another one. Look at this. Okay. Probably have to cut it. We can even just reconnect it. Yeah, so this guy is completely stuck right on top of the engine control module. And I don't want to put too much force on it to not damage the module. This guy may help. Oh, yeah. Better. Got more access. Yeah. Still not enough. Oh man. Yeah. Jeez. So strong. Okay. Let's try to pry it. Yeah, so this guy. Look. Yeah, so the main connector looks good. Hopefully we would be able just to plug in. That's it. Before we need to remove all of this thing. Yeah, many wires melted in it. So let's figure out how to disconnect it, just not to pull the connector together with the module, you know. Okay guys, so today we want to, the main thing to make it run, just to put a new, to put all the harness, to put all the switches, not even to connect everything, but just the engine, the main things, and just try to crank it and fire this thing up. Look at this connector. Okay. Oh, we have a ground. It's just holding the harness. Okay. Okay. I have to remove the ground because mount it right to the engine control module. Come on, boy. Okay, now we can pull again. Let's see if we have any brake fluid in it. That's the brake line. Just was cooked as well. Yeah, everything been cooked. All the gaskets, it's gone. Okay, we'll remove for now. That means we would need probably, in case if we're gonna go to jump on the trails, we would need the new brake lines. Okay. Okay. Where goes this thing? Somewhere farther. Okay. Okay. So probably we have to try to take this plastic off to have more access, because a couple harnesses goes right to the front of the ATV underneath. Oh, still have some oil. Let's try to get rid of this thing around the tools. Ooh. This plastic is so strong. The Polaris, those years been made pretty good quality. Yeah, little by little, but coming out. Yeah, look at this guy. Looks pretty good. Okay. One more module. Not sure what it's for, but I even didn't know that. We have one more module right here. Okay. Right here. It's sitting right in front of it. Whew. That's so strong. Okay, we'll take it together if that will fit right there. Okay, that's one of the lights was still working when we tried the last time to crank it, and that was working from the switch. Yeah, it's a pretty tight spot. Yep, another connector. Okay, perfect. Couple more wires. And yeah, looks like we have the same wiring. This connector, that's the main connector. Okay. We have a chance to make it around today. I don't know if you guys knew about it, so in 2006 the ATV had even the fuel filter, so I couldn't even realize that, and they hide it right underneath of the frame. If you want to find it, you wouldn't be able to find it. So that's the guy, was hiding right underneath of the frame. The fuel line, everything's melted. We'll throw away and get just a new hose in it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. One more thing. One more ground. We got it. Cut this thing. So what is that? Some extra wire for something. Okay, that's the ground. Okay. All of the hoses getting out. That's the coolant line. Yep, full of the coolant. Should be fine. Okay, temperature sensor. It's coming out. Okay. We're almost there. Pretty soon we'll start to put all the wiring back. Okay, a few more things. The rest of the wiring goes on the back. Getting more melted things out of this thing. Come on. Okay, whatever, figure out later. Tons and tons of the sensors, connectors. Okay, that's done. Now it's time just to throw in the new wiring in it. Okay. Ooh. That's the speed sensor. It shows you your actual speed in a cluster. So let's go. Which way? This way. So that's this way. This thing. All of this thing goes on the steering. Wait. Like that. So everything away. Or this way. Yeah, this way. See? Doesn't want to go this way, but this way is fine. Oh, and we got it in place. Too early. I have to take off those switches first. Okay. Правильно. This thing is gone. It's very good.
Smooth and easy. Yep, a little bit more. Okay, let's get a new part. See what we got. Okay. That's the new box. There's a throttle. Okay, let's see that. Yep, same spot right here. Perfect. We are going over here. Okay, done. So next one, this switch somehow needs to get it off of it because it's melted and stuck to the steering, to the tube. Something's holding. Huh. Okay, I found it. What was holding it, this thing? Okay. Good. Let's see what else we have over here. So, just in case, we're gonna put a new one now. Perfect. Let's get a switch. This guy is going into place. Like that. And ignition, that would be a little bit later. The last part to get this thing complete. That's not necessary, but we got it. New handles. Get some lube on it. Okay, perfect. Like brand new. Look at this. Okay, now we can show the rest of the wiring. Let's see those connectors. So these two goes over here. Nice and easy. It's in place. Okay. This connector
goes over here. Let me see. So that probably goes like this. And right there. This connector goes to this guy right here. All the information we would need, we'll see over here. So that's the connector goes in right here. That goes for some other things around the cluster. Now we're going to connect just the main things and try to fire up into place. Okay. Yep, same, exactly the same. You know, remember this connector? It was right here. Also, that end. Where's the screw? Let's find out. Perfect. Like that. It goes right there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that's great. Okay, 1 and 2, that's it. А вот это что, с форсунки? Ну да. Come on. That's it. We found this one. Yep. And this one. Probably this frame. So the wiring is matched, but probably the frame a little bit longer than the wiring coming from. So we have a little bit mismatched, but that may work. So let's find out the rest of the connectors and fire this thing up. And it also comes from the 2006 Polaris Sportsman, but for some reason has some difference. Will it fit? Yes. Perfect. Okay guys, we installed the wiring. Now we'll check if the switch is working, if the engine is cranking. If everything is fine, then we'll put a fuel tank, put some gas in it, and try to fire this thing up.
So what is happening?
So, that shows neutral, low, high. Yeah. Check engine. That shows check engine. Yeah, so yeah, we have a signal from the transmission where the shifter is. So now it shows neutral, and when you move the shifter, that changed the gear, so which is great. Okay. We don't have enough power. That's fine. We'll recharge right now. So hot. Doesn't see the coolant temperature for some reason. Oh, look at this. So we can play with the sensor. That's working. Now we have to connect the fuel pump, turn on the ignition, and see if the pump turns on. Then we're ready for the fuel tank, and just try to crank it. Yep, that's in place. No fuel pump. Let's go. Okay, couple more connectors. We forgot about the fan. Oh, that's working. The fan is running. So, fuel low. What else? Doesn't show anymore of the engine hot. Let's turn on again. Fuel. That's it. Doesn't show anymore the engine hot. Yeah, something wrong. Doesn't see the pump anymore. So let's check it out. Fuses. So I believe we have some fuses over here. Oh, jeez. That's why. It was flooded. Wash it. Same thing here. Let's try again. Got it. So still doesn't work. If that shows the level, so that's mean we have a power, but probably something wrong with the ground. And the one on the ground, that's right by the module. Let's check it out. It wants to crank, but for some reason, no messages anymore. So we have ground to the pump. We don't have power. So no power to the pump. We're getting power to the pump only from the ECM, but for some reason it's not there. Okay guys, so we just checked some wires, compare with the old wiring. Has some small difference, so we just figure out, so the wire which is may send a positive to the pump, just in the wrong spot. So we ordered one more wiring set, which is exactly fits to this ATV, because the previous one was different, and we just throw that in and try to turn it over, and finally we just started. We got a lot of smoke because there was first good start and full running ATV at that time. So also we filmed these episodes after hours, so that's why you see many different clips. Hi guys, so the last time we were working on this ATV, we got a wiring and we fired this thing up. The run's good, so there is no any issue with the engine. Today we're going to organize the wiring, and for the test drive, to get a first test drive, we need to fix the brakes, because this thing that goes into the gear that wants to run, but we cannot stop it. So now we have to fix the brakes. throw the battery, do some other things, and we're ready for a test drive. So let's go. Also today we'll take this thing off just to get rid of all the melted things, just to get it clear. Okay, like that. Lots of things. Okay, we have bolts over here. Okay, one. Okay, the one side ready. Let's go to the other side. Okay, we got it. Oh, yep. We have to remove the shocks as well. Oh, this one is gone, and this one. Oh, remove the pin. Ooh, it's heavy. It's heavy. Oh, yeah, looks better. That's more space to work on it. And anyway, we cannot use this thing that's melted. Now we have access over here. We have to organize this thing. So we have to pull this wiring over here. Like that. Those wires goes on the back tail light, on the tail lights or something else. Brake light. Probably we'll just put some tail lights, whatever we have on the shelf, just from any other car or just anything. Finally, we got a battery. We wouldn't have to jump it all the time. So let's go on this side. This one is good. Needs a couple zip ties. Those zip tie over here. Okay, let's go here. This one goes here. Also, we'll put a new relay because we already have installed. We need just to jump the wires there, and that's it. We need to disconnect the wiring, put the fuel tank away to have more space. Okay, we do have some gas in it. Perfect. We're gonna use our relay over here. Pull the wire over here. The both relays, they're working, but just because this one already mounted to the frame, we're gonna use this one. And also we would be able to reach our battery. One more connector goes to this relay. Great. So great. This one in place. Let's go next. We need to put a battery. So we have a brand new battery over here. It goes over here, and hopefully that will fit in. Okay, perfect. That is exact fit. The only thing, the strap is missing. But that's fine, not a big deal. Okay. We'll put a positive on it. Okay, good. Now we have to put a ground. Let's find out. That's the ground. Goes through over here. Goes to the battery right here. Okay. So we got all the wiring to the battery, but we'll connect the ground and the end of it when we'll get ready everything. Now we have to replace this thing that's melted. That's the brake, whatever, that's adapter connector. The 3 lines just goes into the one thing. So we need to replace that, put a new hose over here because this one is gone, and then we can bleed the system and check if we have brakes. Let's go. We need to remove melted plastic. Yep. Yep. Come on. Okay, got it. So this thing needs to be replaced. Everything is melted and will not work. We got a used part, same but a used part. We'll just clean up. Okay, looks like we got a wrong part, and I just inspect this one and we can use it because the part has still fresh brake fluid in it, so nothing is clogged or something, so we still can use it. Just replace this hose and we're good to go. This hose, brand new hose. So hopefully that's the one we need, and that will fit. So the one we had, yep, has the same angle. Yep, perfect. Today we'll get a test drive. So this way. Yeah, easy. Let's put it in. Goes back over here. Okay, have to remove some pieces of the melted plastic. Yep. All the way, whatever you're doing on this ATV, you're taking small melted plastic pieces. Goes over here. Let me grab pliers. Make sure that's this hole has a size, the one we need. Okay, perfect. Washers right here, right here. Okay, so far so good. We'll connect the rest of the lines over here. Here's the 3 more lines. They goes 2 front wheels and the one goes on the rear axle. So we have to connect it. This one goes back over here. Great. One more. Okay, let's tight it down. Okay, we need to put the bolts over here. Even after these ATV burn out, we're still using the original parts. So great. Almost. So after that, we're going to replace the rear master cylinder, because probably because of the high temperature when the ATV was burned out, something happened inside of the cylinder, so we need to replace that. And after that, we can bleed the system, and hopefully we'll get brakes working. We're done with this. Let's go to replace the master cylinder in the rear. This one. Okay, let's take this one away. So yeah, because look, this reservoir, anyway, we need to replace that. Right here, that's the reservoir. There is no way to check the fluid level or add the fluid, whatever. We have some brake fluid in it. That's a good sign. The line does not clog, so just a cylinder damaged. Yep, we have some fresh fluid. I mean fresh, still fluid. We'll just bleed the system. It should be good. Whew, it's burnt. So this line hopefully also is good. Okay. We're taking this off. Come on. Yep. We got it. So oh, jeez, it's tight. Yep. Looks like we also have a fluid over here. That's the good sign as well. Okay, perfect. It's clean. But this guy just died. Let's get a new one. Hopefully that's exactly the same. Looks like. Looks a little bit smaller, but should be fine. So let me see. No way. So looks like we got a similar, but it's the part doesn't fit. So we'll try to lubricate this one and try to make it work, because that looks like just stock. So we'll see. We'll try. It goes down. So that's the rear master cylinder for the rear brakes, and this shaft was stuck, so that's why we decided to replace that. But now when I remove and lubricate over here, so now it starts to moving, so we can try if that thing will work and will not leak, so we'll just keep it. So come on, let's try. Come on. Oh jeez. Yep, that was better. For some reason we ordered the parts by the certain model of the ATV and still we got a wrong part. But now we want to take a test drive, so we want to make this thing work and just try to go for a test drive. So I'll take the bigger pliers. So this is a little bit bigger than this one. So let's try. Okay. Yep. Goes down, and with the baby, we'll pull it out. Yep. Yeah. Now it's going by its own. Look, Polaris part still wants to work. Yep. Yeah, do you see that? It goes up and down. Look. Whew. Okay. Probably will work. Woohoo! That's working. So now it's working. Hopefully they will not leak when they would be under the pressure. So let's try it. Now we'll take this thing off and put a new hose with the reservoir to be able to put a fluid in it. Let's put some fluid in it. Got a brake fluid in it. More fluid. Yep. That's pumping. Yeah, that's getting pressure. So for sure has a good pressure. So the last thing, if that will not leak, we'll just keep it. Okay, let's put it back. We'll put a fluid in the reservoir, which is steering, and the fluid will drip down. Just get a little bit fresh fluid through this hose. Then we'll connect to the master cylinder, put a new reservoir, and just bleed the whole system. Okay. Cap out. Okay. When the reservoir is closed, you can see your fluid level through this screen. So you can see it. Okay. Start to pump it.
It's going.
It's going from there? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh! This means it's pumping pretty good. Yep. We'll start getting some pressure in it. Ooh. Yep. The air's coming out of the reservoir. Let's put a master cylinder and bleed the system. Yeah, that's leaking. It's pretty good. Supposed to put this one back. Okay, we're getting new hose with the reservoir because here's the mounting bracket, whatever. Because that thing, everything is broken. We cannot use the cylinder. At least we can use the hose. Okay, let's go over here. Great, fits perfect. Let's put this thing back in place. right here. Perfect. This one will go over here. And that should stay over here. We would need to clean up and put this one on a bracket. Yeah, perfect. Oh. Okay. Great. This one in place. I'm so excited. We will take for a test drive finally. We were waiting for a long time for this moment. So, okay, great. Oh, ooh, has a good pressure. Wow. Yeah, has some air in it. Needs to be bleed.
To bleed and flush the brake system, there needs two people, so there's not much footage about that. But anyway, we have to do that.
Oh, okay. Pump. Okay. It's very hard to reach. Okay, looks like we bleed the front brakes. That's already working. We'll check right now. So, oh, press this. Yep. Yep. Hold. It's good. So now we're ready to close this reservoir. We'll just fill up to the top. Where's the brake fluid? It's right here. And now we'll go to bleed the rear brakes. The cap has a rubber gasket, so it goes right here. Good. Tighten them down to avoid any leaks. Yep. Now, yeah, it's good. So, let's go to bleed the rear brakes. I will hold for now. Okay, go again. You can go faster. Hold. Okay, let's go. Hold. Okay. Okay. We bleed the system. Just flush the system as well. Just put a new fluid in it. Just bleed all the baked fluid in the hoses. So now it's good. The brakes looks like working. We'll test it. So yeah, you cannot move it. Nice, it's working. So then, a few more things, and we'll fire this thing up. Let's go for a test drive. We have to put some zip ties over here, just to tie this thing down. Ignition, just to tie it to the steering. Organize a little bit this wiring over here, where we were working with the brakes. Put a fuel tank, and put a air filter box, and we're good to go. This one will go over here. Okay, should be fine for the test drive. We can connect the battery. Okay, perfect. Let's check it out. Woo. Good. Yep, shows it's in neutral. Everything is lighting up. Great. So we're down over here. We'll put the fuel tank back. We'll put it over here in place. It's supposed to be somewhere like that. Oh, the hose goes right there, like that. Temporary. Okay, then we connect in the fuel pump. We'll put a zip tie over here, just in case the hose do not come out. Because the original thing is burned out. Let's try again. The fuel pump is working and it's ready to fire this thing up. That's running! Woo! Look! Perfect! Low RPM, everything. That's great. So, perfect. So we need to install the filter box. So where's that guy? Right here. Okay, that's a little bit crispy, but that will work. Hey, come out. Oh. What's going on? Yeah. Probably no one was removed this filter since whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's even rusty inside. For sure needs to be replaced. And of course, we got a new one. Nice filter. Okay, let's put it in. Yep. Then the box goes down. Okay. This hose is pretty bad. That should be fine for now. So great, that's enough. Let's see over here. Yeah, I need to tie down this. We'll leave like that. Put couple more zip ties over here to tie this hose down. Okay, this one over here. Okay, should be fine for now. We need to put this clamp because the exhaust pipe can burn out the new hose, to keep the hose up away, and probably it's too long, we will need to make it shorter. We have this thing. That's one of the main things for the test drive. So That may fit somewhere here. Come on. Let's try to fit this thing in it. Because something different, whatever, or that's different mounting or, but yeah, this thing doesn't want to fit into this. It's too many different things with this ATV. No, it's too high. Probably we have to remove this bracket real quick and okay. Good. Probably also this thing we need to take off. Should be over here. Okay, whatever. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, let's take away everything and let's go for a first test drive. Okay guys, let's go for a test drive. That's dark already, but let's go. We have to do it today. So it's a lot of power. Woo. Oh man. That was 50 miles per hour. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. Man, I'm scared about this ATV. It has too much power. And it's... Ah, come on.
You were in a four-wheel drive?
Yeah, that was a four-wheel drive. That was jump over this. Whew. The RPM is too high and it's pretty hard to change the gear. We need to figure out why the RPM is too high. Stop it! Huh? Oh, I don't know why it's... Oh. Okay. Woo. Looks like I'm just stuck. No way. Let's try it. Yeah. Ah, come on. Ah. Yeah.
Doesn't want to go in reverse?
It goes, but because the RPM is too high, it doesn't. I don't know why in the reverse it doesn't work. Come on! Woo! Woo! That pulls really good. Yeah, that's nice, guys. Woo! Jeez. Oh! That's cool. Yeah. Ooh, it's hot. So guys, I'm so excited. So that really nice quad, I mean, the pull's really good. I guess I have a newer one and it doesn't have, I mean, same 500, but it doesn't have that much power. So this one just crazy. Okay guys, so let us know in the comments if you want us just to get a full restoration of this ATV. I mean, just put all the plastic pieces, whatever, and just get it done and nice.